Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We got some 1961 baseball here for you. And we got the New York Yankees traveling out to LA to face the Los Angeles Angels here at LA Wrigley. Let's get to the starting lineup. Batting first, playing second for the visiting New York Yankees is Bobby Richards. Batting second, playing shorts, Tony Kubek. Batting third, playing right, is Roger Maris. Batting fourth, playing center, is Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth, playing first, Bill Skowron. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Elston Howard. Batting seventh, playing left, is Lopez. Batting eighth, playing third, is Boyer. And on the mound, doing the pitching for the Yankees and batting ninth is Ralph Terry. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the home team, Los Angeles Angels. Leading off and playing center is Pearson. Batting second, playing second as Aspermonto. Batting third, playing right is Wagner. Batting fourth, playing first is Kolowiski. Batting fifth, playing left is Thornberry. Doing the catching and batting sixth is Avery. Batting seventh, playing third is Leake. Batting eighth and playing shortstop is Bickle. And doing the pitching and batting ninth for the home team, Los Angeles Angels, is Ryan MOELLER. And let's get down to the field and get this game started, folks. And here we go with the first pitch of the game out here in Wrigley in LA. And our first pitch to Bobby Richards is a 54, and he's going to fly out the right field. One down. Brings up Tony Kubek. And a 25, and he's going to put that ball in the left center for a base hit. So a run on first for the M&M boys coming up. Here's Roger Maris, and a 44, and he's going to keep this going. He's going to single in the center, and Tony's going to stop at second. So the Yankees are already threatening Ron here in the top of the first. Here comes Mick up, first and second, only one out. And 26, that's going to be an infield fly. He pops that up to second. That'll be two down. Brings up Moose. Here comes Skowron. Two down now. 25. And that's an 8. Single over short. One runner scores. The other runner to third. So the Yankees now got first and third, and they're got a run on the board. Here comes Howard. And Howard gets a hold of this one. That ball is back, and going over the right field fence for a 3-run homer. How about Elston Howard with his third home run of the year? And that makes it a quick 4-0 ball game, folks. Sure. Here comes Lopez now. With nobody on and 2 outs. And a 41, he hits that ball down the short. That'll end the inning. But not until the Yankees score 4. And your hometown Angels yet to bat. Alrighty, here's Pearson leading it all for the Angels. And he hits that ball down to second. Bobby's up with it, one down. Alrighty, what can old Ken do here? Nobody on, and Terry has a 2-ball no strike count on him. And a 36. He's going to pop that ball up to second. And Bobby's got that one. So Bobby's putting away both outs so far. Grounder now pop up. Here comes Wagner. And a 61. That's going to be fly out the right field. Rogers under that. 3 up and 3 down. So we go to the top of the second. The Yankees up 4-0. Here's Boyer. And a 23. He's going to hit that ball down the second. Ken's up with it. Fires over the first. And Ted Klawczynski gloves that one. And that's 1 down. Here comes Terry. What's Terry? He's a decent hitting pitcher. 227. See what he can do here. 25. He's going to hit a ball in the left field. How about that? Against his opposing pitcher. So Terry's on at first for the top of the order. Here's Bobby Richardson. And a 46. That ball is going to be hit down to, no, it's not going to be hit anywhere because Ron's got the W characteristic, so he's going to walk Bobby. So that's first and second. And only 1 out here in the second. And they're already down 4-0. And he's going to walk Quebec. Jeez, you Pete's. Walks the bases loaded for the M&M boys. That's just asking for trouble. Here's Roger. And he gets trouble. That ball's hit over short. And that will score Bobby from second. And Tony will end up at third. So we got first and third now for Mick. And they sure don't want to go to the bullpen. They're out to talk to Ron, asking what the hell's he think he's doing walking people. But they get Garver up. Tony Garver's up in the pen. Here comes Mick, only 1 out. And a 24, he strikes Mick out. It's 2 down here in the second. Here comes Moose. He's 1 for 4 today. 1 for 1, rather. 34. And he's going to strike Moose out. So after giving up all that, comes back and strikes out Moose and Mick after they went out and talked to him. So we go to the bottom of the second. Yankees up 6-0. Here comes Ted. And a 23. That's going to be hit back to Terry. He fires over the Moose at first. 1 down. Thornberry up now. Throneberry, rather. And a 23. He strikes him out. 2 down. And here in the second, Earl Abel is up now. And a 25 off of a B. That's going to be a single in the left. First hit for the Angels. Out of Quebec's reach. He leaped for it, couldn't come down with it. Alrighty, here's Gene Leake up now. And a 56, and he strikes him out. And that'll end the inning. Angels leave 1 on. Still trail 6-0 here in the top of the third. Howard's up. He homered in the first inning. Let's see what Elston can do. Can You follow that up. He's going to hit that ball down the short. Brickle's got it. Fires over to first. First out of the inning. Here's Hector. And that's going to be a walk. He walks Lopez. Brings up Boyer with a runner on first. Only one down. And he's going to walk Bob. Here we go again. I'll get the bullpen back up. Here's Terry, first and second. He's already up by 6. We're going to let him swing away. What the heck? You don't need to sacrifice these guys over. Let Terry take a whack at driving Lopez in for second. A 26, he strikes Terry out. Down here in the top of the third. Brings up Bobby Richardson. And Bobby gets a hold of this one. Squares that ball up. And that ball is banged in the left center. And both runners will score. Sure. And that makes it an 8-0 game. Sure. And they'll probably pitch hit for Ron here in the bottom of the third. Here's Quebec, unless he can't get out of this inning. And sure, he's trying not to. And that's a single into right field for Tony. He pulls that ball down the line. Wagner cuts it off, but Richardson will score from second, making it 9-0. Here's Roger up with a runner on first. And a 36, he walks him. And that's going to be it for Ron. They can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Here comes Garver in. They've seen enough of this shenanigans. See what Ned can do. Can he get him out of this inning? Sure. All righty, here's the Mick with first and second, 2 down. And Mick is 0 for 2. He struck out and popped up. See what he does this time. 43. He hits that ball back to Garver. Ned's up with it, fires over to first to get out of the inning. But the Yankees score 3 more and go up 9-0. Here we go to the bottom of the third. And Brickle's up. 52. That's a ground ball down the third. Boyer's up with it. 1 down here in the bottom of the third. Garver's going to bat. And a 46. That's a 12. That ball's hit down to Boyer, too. Boyer's up with it. Fires over the first to Moose. 2 down. Might want to pick on somebody besides Boyer. Here's Pearson. And Pearson gets a hold of this one off of Terry. And that ball is driven into right center. Mix over and gets it, but not until Pearson's got himself a double. All righty, can Ken drive him in out there and get the Angels on the board? A 61. Let's see, that's going to be a wow pitch. Terry chucks that one away. Now Pearson's down at third. and a 62, and he's going to fly out to Roger and right, and that'll end the inning, and they leave a runner on at third. Here comes Moose to lead off the top of the fourth. And a 27, that ball's going to be hit down the third, leaks up with it, and fires over to first with the first out of the inning. Here comes Howard. He's 1 for 2 with a home run today. 26, he's going to strike him out. Here comes Hector. And that ball's going to be hit the left field, and Throneberry's going to bobble it, and then he has a problem picking it up. And that's going to be a 2-base error. As Hector makes his way down the second. And here's Boyer up with 2 down, a runner on second. And he's going to drive him in, I think. Yes, he is. He hits that ball in the left. Thornberry gets to it. No play at the plate. Yankees score again, make it a double-digit lead here. It's 10-0. Here's Terry up with a runner on first. And Terry gets a hold of this one, drives it in the right field. And Boyer will make his way over to third. How about that? Terry's 2 for 3 today. There's Bobby up with runners on first and third and 2 outs. That error's really cost him. Should be out of the inning. And Bobby's going to fly out to Pearson in center field to end the inning. But the Yankees score 1 unearned run here in the fourth to go up 10-0. All righty, as we make it to the bottom of the fourth. Wagner's due up here for the Angels. 61, he's going to fly out to Roger and right. 1 down. Bluesky, see what Ted does here against Terry. He's going to fly out to center. Mick's got that. Camp's under that. Can of corn. Throneberry, see if he can make up for that error here. 62, he strikes him out. He's not having a very good day. 3 up and 3 down. So we make our way to the top of the fifth. The Yankees have scored in every inning. Here's the 2, 3, and 4 hitter. Quebec, Maris, and Mann will do up. 25, and Tony's going to lace that ball in the left field. Goes the other way with it. And here comes Roger, runner on first. Nobody out. And a 29. That ball is hit back to Ron, and his only play is the first. So Quebec will make his way down the second. 1 out. Brings up Mick. And Mick's 0 for 3 today. He might be the only Yankee. Let's look here. He might be the only Yankee that don't have a hit. Him and Hector. Yeah, him and Hector are the only Yankees that don't have a hit. See if he can fix that. 55, he just fixed that. Single over second, and a runner scores, and he gets an RBI. Hits that ball in the right field, just out of the reach of Ken. So he leaped for it. Yankees score again. Got a runner on first, 1 out for Moose. And Moose is going to lace this ball in the right field, and Mick's going to scamper down the third. That's going to get the bullpen up again. So now you got first and third. They're going to play back. They're down by 11. They just want outs. They want to get the hell out of this game. Here comes Howard. 23. That's a 38. Runner on first, steals second, other holds. We're not going to have Moose steal. That's going to be strike one. 15, and now Howard on the 1-0 is going to single in the left. Runner scores, and Moose will stop at second. And that's going to be it. For Ron, he's out of gas. Oh, they don't want to go through too many pitchers here. Who are they going to bring in? Well, they're thinking about trading Tex to the Yankees, so they're going to bring Tex in. Let him pitch against maybe a soon-to-be teammates. See here, let the Yankees get a good look at him. All righty. Got first and second for Lopez. He doesn't have a hit today. He's 0 for 2. And a 42, and he's staying 0 for 2 as Tex comes in and strikes him out. 2 down. Here's Boyer. 64, and he strikes Boyer out. Sure. Tex is impressing the Yankees here today. Alrighty, we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 12-0 Yanks. And here is Earl. See what Earl does. A 35. That's going to be a ball 1. 62. And he comes back and strikes him out. 1 down here in the 5th. Leaks up. Oh, Leak gets a hold of this one off of Terry. And he blasts that in the right center between the gap. Roger picks it up, fires it in, but he's got himself a double. Leak does. Here comes Brickle. Can he drive him in out there? 55, a 23. Runner out, stealing third. Third, and we're not doing all that. He ain't stealing down 12. So that'll be ball 1 to Brickle. And a 52. That's going to be a 27. And he is out at first. The runner holds though as Boyer looks him back. And again, they ain't got much of a bullpen there. They got 2 guys left in the bullpen. So Tex is going to have to bat. They can't go through this whole bullpen here. So here's the pitch to Tex. 42. And he strikes Tex out. 2 down here for Pearson. And a 42. And he walks Pearson. Well, that was the end of the inning. What am I thinking? So Pearson will use that 42 for Terry. And a 42 for Terry is a strikeout for Terry. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And here's Bobby with nobody on. Top of the lineup. And he hits that ball down the 3rd. and Leaks up with it. Fires across the diamond for the second out. Here's Quebec. 43, and this is going to be a 1-2-3 inning, believe it or not, folks. That ball's hit back to Text. He throws over the first. That ends the inning. Tex is doing a hell of a job. Faced 5 batters so far and has gotten them all out. We got the top of the order now here for the Angels and Pearson. 54, and that ball's going to be a fly ball to right. Rogers got it. And here we go. What's Ken going to do? He's going to get a hold of this one off of Terry. And a 21. And again, he's going to lace that ball into right center for a double. And he's there at second, standing up. 1 out and a runner on second for Wagner. And a 54. And he's going to fly that ball to Roger. And the runner's going to hold not deep enough. 2 down now for Ted Kaluski. Let's see if he can drive him in from second and get him on the board. No, he's not. That's going to be a high fly out to second. Bobby's got that, calls everybody off. So again, they get a double and leave him down there at second. So we go to the 7th inning here. We got Maris, Mano, and Moose up. And Maris gets a single into the left. Maybe not. Yeah, single in the left. Lead off this 7th. That's the first base runner Texas giving up. Here's Mick. And Mick strikes out. That's, I think, Mick's second strikeout. One make that his, second strikeout of the game. 2 strikeouts for the Mick. Moose is up now with 1 out and a runner on first. And he strikes out the Moose. Texas firing, man. Here comes Howard, who's homered today. He's 2 for 4 with that home run. And he's going to walk Howard. He doesn't want no parts of him, he says. He says, I'll pitch to Hector, which I don't blame him because I don't think Hector's got a hit here. He's 0 for 3. I think he's the only Yankee without a hit. Let's take a look again here. The box score. Yeah, he's the only Yankee without a hit. So I think that was a wise move, being cautious with Howard. Here's the pitch. 63, and he's going to fly out to right field to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. 12-0. That's right, 12-0. This ain't the football game, folks. This is a baseball game. Here comes Throneberry with a fly out to center. 1 down. What's Earl going to do here? He's going to have ball 1 on him. And make it ball 2. Is he going to walk the hard way on 4 rolls on Appa? And that's a 19. That's first on an error. Boyer, one of the best fielding third basemen in the business, has an error down there. Well, I get the Angels started here. Here comes Leak. One of the 4 hits. He had a double in the 5th inning. 62. And this time he strikes him out. 2 down now for Brickle. 25. He has a 2-ball no count on Brickle and a 46. And he hits that ball down to Bobby. He goes the short way over to Tony. And that'll win the 7th. Take it to the top of the 8th here for Boyer. And he's going to fly out the left. Throneberry's got that one away for 1 out. Here comes Ralph Terry. 51, and he's going to pop up the 3rd. The league's got that. 2 down here in the 8th. And here's Bobby Richardson. And a 34. He's going to fly out the center. 3 up and 3 down. Old Tex pitched a hell of a game once he got in here. We'll have a pitch hitter for him here in the bottom of the 8th. And Bloomfield will be coming in the pitch. The top of the 9th. And here they're going to have pitch hit for him off of Ralph. Let's see. I'm sure the Angels got one heck of a bench. Actually, it ain't too bad. I'm making fun of them, but it's not that bad. They don't got no lefties, though. So, you know who we're going to bring in the pitch hit? Bob Serve. He's going to end up in the Yankees, I think. They're talking about trading him with Tex. So let's bring him up against his soon-to-be teammates. See if he can do some damage against them. There's Bob. Alrighty, here's the pitch to Bob in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody on, no outs. He's leading off. And a 32. And he hits that ball down to Bobby. Bobby's up with it, throws over to Bill for the 1st out of the inning. Here's the top of the lineup with old Abe Pearson. And a 23. That ball's hit back to Terry. He throws over to Bill for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down. Let's see what he does here with Ken. 21, he flies out to the Lopez. And that was an easy inning for Terry. 3 up and 3 down. So we go to the top of the 9th. And like I say, we got Bloomfield coming in to pitch against the Yankees. Bowesfield, rather. Thought there was an L in there. Alrighty, here we go. Top of the 9th. He's got Kubek, Maris, and Mantle due up. 22, and Tony's going to get a single out of this in the right field. Not the way he wanted to start this inning, that's for sure. Tony pulled that one down the line there. Wagner was able to cut it off. Here comes Roger. Runner on, no outs. And Roger's going to hit that ball down the 2nd. The only play for Ken is over to 1st. Kubek hustled down there. So that brings up the Mick. Runner on 2nd. 1 down. See if he can drive Tony in. 54. That ball's hit deep in the right field. Deep enough for Tony to make it over the 3rd. Got a runner on 3rd and 2 outs for Moose. Moose is 2 for 5. Let's see what he does here. 32. He hits that ball down to Ken at second. He fires over the first, and that'll end the inning. We go to the ninth inning, and I don't think we're going to see no 12 or 13 run magic inning here, but you never know. Here he's trying to go the distance here. And here's the pitch to Wagner to lead off the bottom of the ninth. 36, he flies out the mic. No, he doesn't. It's 2 balls and no strikes on him. 15. And he's going to fly out the mic. I predicted that. Called that shot. Here comes Ted. And Ted's going to fly out to Lopez. 2 up, 2 down here in the ninth. Angels are down to the last out. And let's see here. They're going to pitch it for Thornberry. Yeah, Ken Hunt's going to come in and pitch it for Thornberry. All righty, here's their last at bat. What can Hunt do? 35. He strikes him out in the game. And that's your ball game, folks. Let's take a look at the box score here. Alrighty, Yankees bats did it, that's for sure. Yankees are now 13-6. Let's take a look here at the line. Scored 12 runs on 16 hits and 1 error. Angels, no runs, 4 hits and an error. The only Yankee not to get a hit is Lopez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. The top of the order, Richardson and Kubek 2 for 2. Everybody else, 4 for 5 and 1 for 1. Maris was 3 for 5. Moose and Howard was 2 for 2. Pearson and Aspirin, they had a hit. So did Earl and Gene. And that was it. Out of the 4 hits, 3 of them was doubles, but they couldn't get them in. Like I say, Terry, 9 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 7 strikeouts, and didn't walk a soul. He was in control of this game all the way, that's for sure. Sure. And let's do some fast play American League games here. Let's see what the Tigers can do in Chicago. And the White Sox beat the Tigers. 6 runs on 8 hits and no errors. And the White Sox 7 runs on 8 hits and no errors. And the Senators are traveling to Cleveland. Let's see what happens up there. And the mistake by the lake. And Cleveland pounds the Senators. Senators 5 runs on 14 hits and 2 errors. And the Indians 10 runs on 15 hits and 1 error. The Red Sox travel to Minnesota. Take on the Twins. And the Red Sox win. 4 runs on 13 hits and no errors. The Twins 1 run on 4 hits and 2 errors. And that's our last American League game on the 5th of May. Let's take a look at the standings now after the 5th of May. You got the Yankees on top now, a half a game ahead of the Tigers. The Angels fall to a game back. Cleveland 2 back. Red Sox 3 back. The Twins 3.5. The Orioles 4.5. The White Sox 5 back. Kansas City 7 back, and Washington holding them all up at 8.5 back, folks. I want to thank everybody that tuned in and watched the game. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for reminders. And on your way out here in LA, while you're stuck in the traffic, hit that like button and leave some comments. Until next time, y'all take care.